what we're doing today has to do with open air. It has to do with landscape, but it's the opposite. It's going to be loose lines, and you're going to be able to read when you see this. And you can see that these landscape drawings are loose, very loose, lots of texture. Some straight lines, depending on what you choose, but they can be very, very loose, and you're going to see a lot of shading. And what it's going to require are three main things: setting up the line composition, setting in your darks, mediums, and lights, and then setting in your textures. If you do it in that order, I don't think you'll have a hard time. Of course, you can do it in any order that you wish, but I'm going to very briefly show you now how I would approach a landscape drawing. Here's a landscape picture right over here. You can choose any landscape drawing that you like, from the internet, from my PowerPoint, from a famous artist, whatever you wish. Read the PowerPoint and you'll see what I mean. So here's my drawing, and I already started to set up some of the lines. By the way, these are my tools. I have a couple of pencils, a shading stick, eraser, pencil sharpener, and a heavier pencil. I like to use that. And some wonderful student of mine actually gave me a beautiful graphite stick, which I like to use. So any sort of material. In the end, you can also use a bit of black pen. That's up to you. Okay, so the first thing I did here was set up my main lines. That's what you have to do, set up the line composition. So, of course, what's the main lines? The horizontal line in the background, the main line of the pond. Here's a main shape, here's a main shape, the main verticals, and the house and the verticals here. So I set it up. I blocked it out. You want to block it out, block out the curve. You have a curve for the water over here for the path, trees on the side, and two little houses over here. Okay? So that's step one, blocking it out with the line drawing. Step two, and this is where I'll go for my bit of paper chalk. You want to block in your lights, mediums, and darks. The lights, of course, I'll leave, but I'm going to go into now where my darker areas are, and I'm just going to lightly block them in. Now remember, this is going to be loose, and I'll refine it little by little as I work on it. But right now, I'm just setting up where my main lights, darks, and mediums are. This is coming here. This is a pretty dark line in through here. We're going to see more darkness in here, and now I can put in some medium tones of the reeds over here. It's a nice little stick that's holding it. We have some rocks coming up here. A little bit of medium grays through here. Okay? So again, the first thing you want to do is to work out your very nice light and dark pattern. I'm going to make this darker in through here, darker in through here. These are some stepping stones. And this is going to be darker in through there. And that's the main thing that you want to do. Where are my darkest darks? Darkest darks here, 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 and here. Okay? That's step two. And then you're going to work it further and further with a lot more detail, working out and refining it all over, all around. There's some shading in through here. This becomes a little bit darker. This gets drawn a little bit more. And work it and work it. I'm going to put a little shadow in here in the pond. And, you know, erase. If you make a mistake, erase. Don't be afraid to erase. We have some more things going on here. And we're definitely going to keep blocking it in and blocking it in. Here's my darkest dark. That's a very, very strong dark in through there, matching up with this. And finally, after I work it and work it, I'm going to come out with something like this, my finished product. After this it probably took me a couple of hours to work it out and do it. But that's what I would like you to do, a beautiful finished drawing. You may copy it from, again, a photograph, or you may copy it from one of my images on PowerPoint, or calendar picture, or a famous artist. That's up to you. That's project one. Project two is to take one of your favorite photographs, be it color or black and white, and do a drawing of that. Two reasons for this. One, it's your personal photograph. It would be great to pick a photograph that you love, that brings you back to a beautiful time, especially in this tough time we're having now. And I would like you to draw that. So, any one of your photographs. So here's my fave photograph that I have I did it, took this photograph out of a house I lived in a while back. I loved it. And here's my drawing of it. Nice and loose. Remember, it's loose, it's textural. The main things are line design, light, darks, and mediums, and textures. All right? Enjoy, have a great week, and please, any problems, email me. I'm around. Have a great week. See ya.